Welcome back to my channel. It is Candace with a K here, where I normally talk books, beauty, and kicks. Just got back from Europe, so I did a lot of shopping, and I'm excited to show you guys what I bought. I'm a designer girl. I love my designer goods, but I also do not believe in spending full price on designer items. So if I can't find them on the secondhand market, if I can't find them on sale, the next best thing is to buy these goods in Europe because they are somewhat cheaper opposed to buying them domestically, and I could get the taxes back. Whenever you're going shopping in Europe, aside from London, make sure you have your passport so that you can make sure that you get the VAT tax back, because you want your coin, period. I did a little bit of shopping at Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Goyard, and I picked up many of the things that were on my wish list. Now, what's a wish list? A wish list is something that I craft for myself so that when I do go overseas, I'm not overspending, I'm not splurging, I kind of am accounting for what I want to already spend, and it's items that I really, really want. Okay, so it's not like I'm just walking in the store and letting the store speak to me, which also works, but it's kind of like, this is what I need. We'll start with my Louis Vuitton items. First up is a passport holder. I have been wanting a passport holder. Both of my homegirls have passport holders. I especially liked that it has like these pockets that I could put things in. So like the leftover euros I can tuck them in there. But I also wanted it to be black, which was really important. And then I got my initials hot stamped on there. So that's a cute little touch. In the US, this passport cover retails for $3.95. Over there, the passport cover is $2.85, I believe. So that's 285 euros, which is like $300 in USD. So I save just shy of $100, and I got, give or take, $20 back. So a win is a win. Also from Louis Vuitton, I bought a bandeau. So the bandeau I bought is the traditional silk bandeau. I wanted the thicker one that's kind of two-sided here so that I could either wear this as a headband, but I bought this vintage Con Epi leather Louis Vuitton bag a few months ago, probably like late last year, and because it's vintage, it has this little nick here, and I wanted to cover it, so that's why I bought this little scarf so that I could like wrap it around. Let's do this quickly. Whatever, so I could wrap it around the bag. I guess let's make it a bow. So I could tie it around the bag handle like that to cover up the little nick. Okay, but so it's like, yes, this is vintage Louis, but let me just adorn it with the Louis too, right? Right. The bandeau was $200, which I believe here in the 200 euro, which I believe in the US is 210 or 220. So I pretty much broke even because I also get about $25 back off of that. So a win is a win. Next up is a Goyard. I got this card case from Goyard. Initially, I thought I wanted a yellow card case, and then when I saw the yellow in person, I wasn't feeling it too much, but the blue I thought was very cute, and it just like kind of pops. And I can't wait to put my cards in there and just see the contrast of like my cards against the blue. That's gonna be a little fire. So I got that. Now, also from Goyard, this was like my top purchase that I really, really, really wanted, was this Goyard pouch. Now, it looks like a computer bag, which I think it probably is. I know it's a men's item, so it has just a small pocket here, but I want to kind of mess up the form shape and wear it like a clutch. I thought the green is just so pretty, and I love Goyard, so I had to have her. I had a trip to Paris in 2020 that got canceled, and my whole purpose of going on that trip was to go to Goyard as well as Disneyland. So because I wasn't able to get my Goyard, my initial St. Louis tote in Paris, I was like, okay, I'm going to Goyard. And I actually didn't even end up buying this in Paris. I bought this in Monaco, which probably worked in my favor because there was a line at the Paris store and Monaco had no line. So opportunity, man, opportunity. Just means that now I have to go back to Paris to buy a Goyard. So maybe when I go back the next time, I'll get like the mini Saigon or the cosmetic bag. I do like how the girls are carrying the cosmetic bag as a purse. We love orange boxes. Did go into Hermes because I think these are the sandal of the summer. Okay, I got the Oran sandals in white. Now, I think these are such a classic summer shoe. I think they're perfect. I am extremely nervous about getting these dirty because like anything can happen. So if there are any suggestions or tips that exist to protect the sole so that they don't start to look nasty, let me know. I'm kind of just thinking about waterproofing them, maybe making that easier. I don't know, but had to get them. Overseas, these retail for 595 euro, which comes to about $620 US dollars. In America, Orans are $770. So you do the math, as well as I think I got about $50 back from Hermes. So they ended up being like 5 something. So a win is a win. A win is a win, okay? I had zero intention of buying a Chanel, anything from Chanel while I was over there. However, one very specific item from Chanel I wanted was a black wallet on chain, gold hardware, caviar leather. And when I walked into Chanel in Monaco, I asked the sales associate, because my homegirl was looking at a bag. I asked the sales associate, just on a whim, do you by chance have a black wallet on chain, caviar leather, gold hardware? She came out with this bad boy. She came out with this bad boy. She came out with what exactly I wanted. And I just deep sighed and said, you know what? Bag her up. I literally was like, bag her up. So she's very cute. She has a chain that's pretty lengthy. But one thing I do like about the wallet on chain, because I'm in my micro bag era, so I'm not ready for the big girl yet. Unless you want to buy it. But you can wrap the chain. Hold on. So you can wrap the chain twice, and now it becomes a little small bitty like this. I could pull her, and then it becomes like a chain detail across the top. Or I can like completely tuck it and wear it like a clutch. So I just thought the versatility of the wallet on chain works well for where I'm currently in my mind state at around bags. So that's why I was like, okay, let's take her home. And that's kind of like the cheat code way to do it, of just wrapping it. The sales associate was so kind, and she gave me a chain shortener, which look at my nails. I'm sure you can ask your sales associate to give you one of these so that I can have the versatility in all my chains and stuff. With the wallet on chain, you have a compartment here. So like a little teaser. I don't know what I would put here because it's not very deep. So I don't know, your drugs. I don't know. It has a zipper compartment in the front, and then all your places for your cards, and then a small little pocket in the front too. But obviously you don't want to overstuff this one because the cuteness is in its petiteness. Okay, it's slim thick. Okay, so shout out to the sales associate in Monaco. I don't remember her name, but like literally we were walking in as they were closing and she fulfilled my fantasies. Wallet on chain, they're retailed for 27, I want to say, I think. And after taxes, I think it came to like 29 in euro, 2,900 in euro. And so in the conversion, that's about 32 or 34, but I get $400 back. So I remember that distinctly. Like I get $420 back, but I can't remember what the baseline price of it is, but I get something back. So that's all that matters. After spending what I spent in Monaco, my friends and I still went to Paris and spent some more money. My homegirl didn't have her passport in Monaco and she wanted the wallet on chain too. But because we only shop when we can get our VAT back, which you have to have your passport for, we were going to Chanel in Paris so she could get the bag as well. And as we were there, waiting for the sales associate to come over, the woman across the way from me in the store was trying on these shoes. And they looked so freaking good, okay? As a woman with a larger foot, I rarely, if ever, find my shoe size in stores, especially when it comes to designer shoes. Like, that's why normally if they have it in my size, I have to jump because they rarely, if ever, have my size. And so on a whim, I asked her, do you by chance have those in my size? And she looked on her little iPhone and she did. So it set me up for failure. But they're so freaking cute. And when I tried them on in the store, I just knew Chanel's gonna take more of my money. But wait till I show you these, okay? Are you ready? Look at that. They smell so good too. These are the Chanel moccasins with the gold. So they had these on the shelf in the store, but it was with the matte CC, black CC. But they twist open and they're just so freaking cute. Oh, they're so freaking cute. You can't go wrong with this loafer. There's just so many occasions where a loafer is the appropriate thing, especially in these business casual settings where I know like I'm gonna have to go to a meeting or somewhere where I might not want to wear heels that day, but I still want to look cute and classy. So that's what this is for. These were a pretty penny, okay? These were not cheap whatsoever. So they were, I think, $1,500. But I think I don't remember how much I get back off of these, but I want to say maybe 2 or 3 back, which that was the same price domestically. So I saved by not having to pay the taxes, which probably in hindsight kind of evens out because of the ratio to dollars and euros. But nonetheless, they was coming home, so period. This time I am asking for all donations to help me fund this lifestyle that I've so created for myself because baby girl was tripping, okay? I completely lost my mind when I went over there. And so now I have to figure out ways to make all this money back. I thoroughly enjoyed all my shopping experiences. I do advise to create your list. My list definitely had almost every single item on here. I think every item on here. So I'll put my list here and just like I keep a little notes tab of my wish list just so that I don't lose sight of me just getting lost in the things of shopping, because I do have a shopping addiction, it kind of, you know, reels me back in and dials things back when I start getting too lofty. And then it helps me to assess of whether or not I really do want those things. Like I said, I'm Candace with a K. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.